Hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there today? It's Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of What's the Right Shot. And we're going to work on some serve and volley today, a reality skill that you got to have. And look, before we get into it, if you're struggling at all with your serve, especially your topspin second serve, and you feel like you're not getting the kind of power you want, not getting the kind of high quality spin that you want, then when we are done today, I want you to go down below. And there's a link down there. I got a free video for you that's going to show you the three natural serve power sources that I want to get to you. So look, let's talk about serve and volley. And, ideally what happens here with serve and volley is we get a return to serve that we can actually on balance, and there's the magic term, on balance, where we can play a volley. But lots of times we can't, right? Lots of times a smart returner is going to chip it down to our feet, down low, to where you can see where the ball's bouncing right there in the service box. If we were to lunge forward just to play serve and then volley, that's a problem on a couple of fronts. Number one, if you lunge forward on this, you're really compromising volley technique. You're really taking away your ability to be consistent with a really good volley. But number two is now you're off balance, right? You're just off balance. You're kind of lunging into the service box. And as you can see, if you make contact, let's say right here, you try to, as a volley, look at the lousy geometry you've got over the top of the net. And look, if I'm that opponent in front of you, if I'm the returner's partner in front of you, and I see you lunging for this, I'm telling you, I'm all over the net. So here's the thing I want you to be thinking about, is that it's great you want to play serve and volley, but at the same time, you've also got to be able to be smart geometrically and volley technique-wise, that from time to time that returns too far in front of you where it's going to be down low, is you put the brakes on early. You can just tell. You can tell right about here. All right, I'm reading the gauge, right? I'm reading the depth, and now you can go. This one is going to. I'm gonna have to let this ball bounce, right? I'm gonna let this ball get to almost the top of its bounce, and try to create some better geometry. And from this part of the court, I know. Everyone says, well, you don't ever want to play a shot from within no man's land, right? Darn near right in the middle, halfway between the service line and the baseline. I'm super comfortable in this part of the court. Am I going to play the rest of the point from there? No, I'm going to play my shot and then improve my court position. And let's now see what we've got as we continue to move forward. And again, opponent over there has played a nice low ball that, look, if you lunge forward on this, look at the lousy geometry you've got, right? So why not let it get up a little bit and then continue to play it down underneath? Maybe you get an angle over there, and let's see what we get from here, right? And here's what happens. Ends up going in the net, all right? So look, serve and volley is not always literally serve and volley. You've got to really nuance this with a split step so that you can react to that return. Too often what I see is players wanting to just crash the boards, just keep moving. There's no split step in here, and a couple problems with that. Now all of a sudden, if they ding a return right at you and you continue to move forward, you're just going to be eaten up by that return, even if it's a volley, right? Or if you continue to move forward and the guy makes you think it's going to be a cross-court return, and you don't split step and you keep moving forward and then they lob, you got a problem. So I like to split right off of their return, see what I get, and if it's not a deep return, I'm gonna put the brakes on. I'm gonna let this ball get up. I'm now thinking, do I have a put away opportunity? Not really. So let's just see if we can't play this thing down back towards that incoming returner's feet and create some bad geometry for them, right? Force them to play a tricky half volley. If they do, okay, now, they've kind of returned the favor. And I just feel more comfortable letting it get up a little bit and now playing it back underneath again. This one decided to play a little bit of angle on it, but continued to see what I'm going to get. And there you have it. So look, hope this has been helpful. Want to hear from you today. What's on your mind with today's episode of What's the Right Shot? Let's play it in real time. And there you have it. And just a quick reminder, look, if you are struggling with your topspin serve, not getting the kind of power you want, then right down below there's a link, take you to a free video that's going to show you the 3 power source fixes for your topspin serve. And I'll give you a little hint right now. One of them is you've really got to take the grip pressure off of the racket handle. You know, you're getting ready here to play some serve and volley, so you might be bringing on some mental stress just from that. And what happens is we get a little grippy in the racket, and obviously you don't want that. Swing speed, less grip tension, you get more swing speed. Guys, right down below, click that link, get signed up for that free course, and you'll be all set to go. And as always, yeah, I love to read your stuff. Any comments in the comments area, let me know. Love to read it. I'll get back to you. And let's get out there, help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time. And again, just a quick reminder, look, if you are struggling with getting power on your serve, I really want you to go down below, click that link down below so that you can get my free video that I've got for you that's going to describe what and show you what are your natural 3 power sources for getting more oomph, more speed, more juice on your topspin serve, but also creating a high quality spin. And remember, the high quality spin, man, it doesn't really give that guy over there a huge opportunity. So there you have it. All right, guys, right down below is that link for your topspin serve. And as always, this time, we got to get out there, help someone else have a great day. Guys, I will see you again next time.